And guys, I'm back today with another daily vlog. I feel, if you watch yesterday's vlog, I feel a little bit better today. But I had a decent night's sleep. And just need to get up. Oh, God, my back. It's currently just coming up 5 to 9. I need to get up, get myself ready, have some breakfast, and have a drink because my throat is really sore. But get up, get everything ready for today. I'm not really doing anything today. I've got cricket again today, like I did yesterday. Away at Pokestone Willows. That'll be interesting. We've only got 10 players at the moment, so should be very interesting. But let me get changed and I'll have a conversation with you guys. Right, so I didn't vlog when I said I was going to, but it's now kind of 11:45, and I've just been getting my bag ready for cricket. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I don't know what I was going to do. I've just been playing on the Xbox for a little bit. I was trying to look for my inners. I didn't know where they were. Let's see if I can put you in here. Just while I try and have a look. There we go, right. I need to put this on as well. I might try and put this on for the vlog. The only reason I'm looking in here is because I'm pretty sure I put them in here. A little pass. Snazzy. What are these? Yeah. Leicester badge? Anyone want the Leicester badge? Yeah. Oh. I'm trying to. What are these? I just found random stickers in my Marquinhos. Palacio. Right guys, I am back from cricket. I haven't vlogged much today. That's because I just didn't vlog anything at cricket because we fielded for ages and then I batted for like none of the time. Then was scoring, so I didn't have a lot of time. We lost today. Absolutely, we got spanked like usual. We actually played at, I'm in Bournemouth. I actually played outside the AFC Bournemouth Stadium, Vitality Stadium today. So quite a nice. And they had a friendly today against Napoli tonight. So which has already started and is about halfway through. I currently just sat on my bed, was on my laptop watching a few YouTube videos, and I saw something which some of you might know, but I'm going to give you guys a riddle. I want to see if you guys get it right. If you leave it in the comments. Right, now listen carefully. I'm telling you now, listen carefully. Right, there were 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens. How many didn't? Right, okay? So keep going over it, keep saying it yourself, and leave it in the comments. Don't tell it, like, don't leave any hints for anyone else on how you did it. Just leave the answer down below, and if I like your comment or whatever, then you'll know you got the right answer. So, right, I know it might give a hint to everyone else, but if you don't get it right, you don't get it right. Just don't Google it, because it does give you the answer pretty obviously. But just currently chilling, not really doing a lot. A bit tired really, I need to get in the shower, because I snooze a little bit, to be honest. That's not a great angle. But just watching a few YouTube videos, watching Pointless blog. And also the controversy of KSI leaving the Sidemen, which, is a bit of a shock, but be interesting to see, because Josh has now brought a video out. Ethan's brought one out. Obviously KSI's done one. Deji's done one for some reason. But be interesting with Simon, whether he does one, because, him and KSI were like best friends. KSI's the reason why Simon does YouTube, so be interesting to see what happens with him. Also Vic, I don't know if Vic will do one. And who have I missed? Toby as well, whether he'll do anything, because it'd be interesting, and to see who they'll replace him with, whether they'll replace him, will they bring in someone like Cal Freezy, Calux, or will they just leave it as the ones they are now, because the ones that are there now aren't sort of struggling, like KSI was struggling quite a bit over the last couple of months with uploading videos, and with all the publicity that he gets, gets a lot of it nowadays. So he was struggling a little bit when he was always going to come around, but it's all because of Rice Gum, wasn't it really? That's the only reason. He was in LA, didn't tell anyone, didn't tell any other Sidemen he was leaving, and then just suddenly tweeted saying I'm leaving the Sidemen. So it was all because of Rice Gum. because of the whole Ethan thing. So, be interesting to see what happens with the rest of them now. But it's disappointing to see him leave, because Josh and Ethan have both made videos sort of dissing him a little bit. Josh has now moved into his bedroom, throwing all his stuff around that's still in there, and throwing all his clothes on the floor. So it's just not very nice to see. And Ethan making a video of moving in and writing saying fuck KSI. I know KSI's video was like dissing Ethan a lot, but that's because of Rice Gun, because Rice Gun doesn't like Ethan. So it's just a bit weird to see, because everyone was like really, really close. Next minute they're like dissing each other, and that's what sort of YouTube's come down to now. It's sort of people's popularity's taking over a little bit. That KSI sort of moved on with his so-called rap career, and you know, he's making millions. Well, I say millions. He's making quite a lot of money out of everything. So he doesn't really need YouTube anymore. He doesn't need these lot. But he'll only realise when that he wants to be friends with them again. You know, it'll come to that stage where everyone won't like him anymore, because I'll admit I prefer Simon, Toby. I watched all of them. Josh, I love watching Josh. Vic, I watched the odd like GTA video, whatever. But it's those sort of things that it's like KSI doesn't record in. Never really did. The odd time he would. Obviously I watch Ethan as well, so it's like it'll be weird not seeing him record. But he hasn't uploaded for ages, so people have just forgotten about him a little bit, and he's sort of throwing it away a little bit. Like me, I'd love to have 15 million subscribers now, and you know, getting millions of views every video you upload. But I'm getting like 2-3 views a video. It's like, fucking hell, it's not going to get me through anything, is it? But he's getting it all the time, and it's like, you're just throwing it away. I know YouTube's changed a lot over the last probably 10 years since he's been doing it. But it's like, do you really? You've worked so hard to get these 15, 16 million subscribers you've got. You always diss PewDiePie for what he does. He's got 40 plus million and is still going. He doesn't care about all this publicity and all this diss tracks that people are doing now. He doesn't care about all that. He actually gets on with it. I'm not a massive fan of PewDiePie, I don't watch him. But he doesn't care what people think about him, doesn't care what people say about him, just gets on and does what he wants to do, what he enjoys doing. KSI obviously doesn't enjoy doing YouTube, so I don't know why he does it in the first place. I know he enjoyed it, but people don't like saying about the old KSI. It's like, but that's the one everyone liked. People don't like this new KSI because he's very serious. He does all this all about popularity, making rap songs and all this sort of thing. I know they are good songs. Like, I'll admit, I like Friends with Benefits. It's probably the best one. But it's like, do you really need to do it? There's just no point. I don't want to say anything about it, but it was only going to come out eventually. It's just sort of pissed me off a little bit. So it was just my point on my view on the matter. I don't think it needed to be handled like it has done. I think KSI just needs to sit down with them all, sort of explain, sort of say he's not feeling the YouTube vibe anymore and doesn't want to interfere with everyone else or any of the Sidemen, and sort of just wanted to say, I'll sit back, I'm going to go live in LA for a little bit, see how I feel, see if I change my mind a little bit. If not, then I hope you guys, I'll support you all the way. But at the moment, I'm going to leave. If he had just done that, it would have been fine, perfect. No one would have cared. Wouldn't have been all this beef all over Twitter between Deji, Mini Minter, all of this. It wouldn't have mattered, and it's just sort of messed everything up a little bit. So it's annoyed me a little bit, I'll admit, but got to get on with our lives, and doesn't affect me as such, but it affects my view on KSI a little bit. What's on TV? I don't know what to watch. I might try and watch a film, but I need to find one. I don't know if I can get films on my TV, to be honest. I might have to put a disc in my Xbox, try and watch something, because I'm so bored. Oh, I just don't know what to do with my life. This week, something I was going to talk about. I didn't know whether to, this week especially, and the week after, this week, try and do a week in the life, not daily vlogs, and to see what you guys thought of that, because if I do daily vlogs, they might be quite boring, but if I do weekly vlogs, it'll all be in one sort of video. But then also, the week after I go to Spain, now I don't know whether to upload the whole 2 week blog on my main channel like I did last year, or do daily vlogs on this channel of every day while I'm there. But I need to try and think of videos to record before, and then if I take my laptop and take everything else with me, then I can edit it over there and then get videos up pretty much every day if I can. I don't know if I would, probably not. I might start another, problem is I can't start another series, can I? But we'll see what happens. But see what happens for the rest of the night as well. But I'll speak to you guys in a minute, or if I'm about to go to bed. I'm very tired, very, very tired. It's now just coming up 11 o'clock. Just watching still a bit of TV, still got the light on. I turn it off really. Parents are asleep, brothers are asleep, and I just thought I'd end the vlog here. Haven't done a lot today. The week will hopefully be a little bit more entertaining, but not sure at the moment. But if I can think of anything to do this week, I will have plenty of filming and editing to do this week. And I still got something to do for college as well, so I still got to do that. Oh, why could I just remembered that ages ago? Right. I will speak to you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. What else? What else do I usually say? Or if you don't want to miss another upload, make sure you hit that bell button that's next to the subscribe button so you do not miss another upload. And see you guys in tomorrow's daily vlog.